Hi guys, and welcome back to another video game with powers. I'm Jake. In today's video, holy smokes guys, it is finally here. Hopefully you guys can see this on the front of the screen. This was my #1 most anticipated game of 2003. We have Primal The Awakening, and guys, whew, I've been waiting on this one. Look at this beefy box here. Today's video, we are unboxing Primal The Awakening. Now, the box you see here is just the core box, okay? I did get the Everything All Primal pledge, but they said because of, I actually don't want to misquote Reggie Games here, but they said there is a reason why they decided to ship the rest of the expansions and the all-in stuff in a separate box. I can't remember the reasoning for that, but the stretch goals, all the rest of the expansions, and all the terrain pack, card sleeves, all of that is coming in a separate box. So when that box comes, we'll be opening that as well. But we have this massive box, guys. This thing is huge, and I am so excited. I've literally been waiting all week, staring at my tracking link, hoping that it would come early, but it came right on time. Now, huge kudos. I'm going to give some kudos here to Reggie Games, okay? And I want to give kudos to them. I know this is a long time coming, right? I know it's a long time coming. They had to revamp the game a couple times here. But I think from what I've seen, the miniatures here are phenomenal, okay? And they actually are delivering this game to us a little earlier than projected. So they have projected March, late March for fulfillment here. So we have got the game, the core box at least here in February. So I'm excited. So you saw me ripping up this bad boy. I'm actually going to have to go ahead and I'm going to stand up so I can put this in view to see what we have. And already I'm excited because it looks like we got something in here that is part of that everything all in. So maybe there is something special in here. Let's go ahead and see. Putting this in view here, I know this is going to be really close up, but you see right here we have the playmat for the board. Instead of the playmat, we got a double-sided playmat, okay? And then we have this beautiful monster, guys. This thing is huge. I know this is a huge close-up view. Let me go ahead and actually pull this out from the camera while I take this out of the box here. Man, this thing is so huge. I don't know. Look at this bad boy. Oh my goodness, guys. Woo-wee. Woo-hoo-wee. All right, hold on. I'm standing up for this one. Okay, look at this beauty on the screen, guys. Holy smokes. I have seen a comparison of this box, and they have said that this thing is bigger than Gloomhaven. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let me put it in view. I'm going to go ahead and zoom my top camera out just a smidge to make sure we can get everything in view here. But all right, here'll be a better look at this playmat here. So this is the, let's bust this open. This is the playmat of the board. Okay, this thing looks nice. Man, definitely excited to try this out and have this. It is double-sided here. Really cool. Glad this came in the core box. All right, and look, I guess we dive in. But guys, this thing is massive. Okay. Whew, I don't even know where to start. I'm over the moon right now. I'm hyped. Plan is I'm filming this on Thursday. Okay, Thursday the 22nd. So hopefully I'm getting this video out to you guys on Friday. So I would be filming this yesterday. The plan is tonight, if you're watching the video here, that we are going to get this to the table, and me and my friends are going to have a glorious time getting this bad boy to the table. But look, there is so much plastic wrap on this thing for good cause. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's see. Okay, box looks intact. Some slight damage right here, it looks like. But nice corner damage, but it's okay. All right. Bum, ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Holy smokes. No. All right, guys. Wow. These minis here look phenomenal. So let me get in here a second. All right. We got a first layer of minis. All right. Let me take this out to the side here. We got a whole bunch of other stuff in there. Let's see how we want to do this first. Let's go ahead and, wow, it's got a strong smell here. I'm going to go ahead and move this giant box here off to the side for a second. Okay, we'll put this over here. And let's take a look at some of these gorgeous, gorgeous miniatures, all right? All right, guys, we got the top of the box off. And, wow, let's pull some of these miniatures out. So we have this giant bat looking thing. I mean, look at the details on these miniature guys. Holy smokes, right? All right, holy smokes. These things are phenomenal. Okay, we'll just take them one piece at a time. They do come pre-assembled here. Okay, we got this lizard looking thing with a horn on here. He looks crazy. All right, we have Gojira. All right, we have Gojira. That more looks like a lizard. Kind of looks like Godzilla. Man, these things are nice. Easy weight, the details, the structures here. Oh my goodness, I am like salivating. Got this crazy looking thing. I don't know what this is, guys, but that thing looks wild. Again, look at the details here on these miniatures. All right, we got this one. Got this rock looking creature here. It's got like a nice crazy rock face. All right, all right. Got this crazy looking thing. Looks like some demon. I've been watching the 7 Deadly Sins. Kind of looks like the demon of like Cusack and Chandler. You guys are familiar with them and what they've been doing. You got this bug. This little lightning bug there, okay? I can't remember, it's like Quex or Quez or something with a Q, I thought it was. Something like that. All right, we got the this crazy looking thing. Man, look at this guy. Well, these miniatures here, guys, are outstanding, okay? We have the Big Daddy. Woo-wee! Last but not least, look at our Big Daddy. This is the Awakened here. I mean, these spikes, man, these things are actually sharp. Holy smokes. I just poked myself. Look at this guy right here. Oh my goodness, guys. This is phenomenal work, craftsmanship here. These things are... Reggie Games, you guys have outdone yourself. How'd this bad boy go in there? There we go. He went in there just like that. Okay, so those are some of the monsters you've seen here. Let's take a look at some of these miniature guys. And unfortunately, looks like the greatsword guy that I have, this wants to zoom in. He's missing his arms, okay? He's missing his arms there. He's got no arms, unfortunately, there. I wonder if his arms fell out somewhere. I'll have to look. There is the sword and the shield. Okay, sword and the shield guy. All right. We have the hammer guy. Ooh, if this wants to come into view. There we go. The hammer guy right there. And last but not least, we have the bow. We can zoom. There we go. We got the bow girl, okay? Perfect. So those are the miniatures in this little set that we have here. Have to see if I can find the missing pieces to that, but all right, let's slide that back on. So those are the main core miniatures. Let's take everything out. Man, this box is so heavy. I have to be very careful when you are maneuvering this thing around, okay? So it looks like we have a lot of stuff stapled together. We got another side tray of miniatures right here. Let's take these out and let's look at these and let's see what else we have in here. All this stuff is taped down. Okay, let's go ahead and let me gently push this other stuff over to the side. All right, so let's go and take a box. Let's take a look at this other last thing of minis that we have in the base game. So we got this reptilian dog lizard looking thing. All right, we have let's get him back in there. We got this crab. Man, this dude looks crazy. The details on these things. Again, I keep saying Reggie Games, you guys did an outstanding job with some of this stuff, okay? We got this wolf. I believe this is like an electric wolf here. Sorry if it's not in view, or it's blurry. Make sure, ooh. There we go. Nice electric wolf here. All right, and then we got some other crazy demon looking thing. Like two tails with some spikes on the end. And like, dude, guys, a lot of these molds here, these points right here are spiky. I mean, like, you got to be careful. They do actually kind of hurt. You can stab yourself with that. So those look to be 3 other monsters here, bosses that you will be fighting in the game, okay? So those are all the miniatures that are coming in the box, okay? Let's take a look at this. This was on the bottom. This looks to be the actual game board itself here. And maybe this is probably going to be the quest board as well. Okay, let's take a look at this very quickly. And let's see what this is. So you can definitely tell that this is the game board. The original game board. Now, it is actually kind of bigger than I thought it was going to be. But I'm glad that this is a game that is just going to have one board for the monsters and not do a lot of stuff. Okay, so there is the original monster board. That's how big it is in correlation to the actual box. It's pretty good. I mean, it folds right down the middle, clean. I like how also that the line of this board is not down the middle here where the battle sector was. I think that's kind of cool that it's off to the side a little bit. And so there's not going to be a lot of... sometimes, you know, if it's right down the middle on that, it can be kind of annoying to me, I guess, a little bit. So there's the front side, and then we have the back side as well. So that's the actual game board that comes in the game. Here we have the quest board. Okay, when you're playing the campaign, the different slots for the different quest cards, nothing on the back. Okay, let's see what else we got here. All right, these are going to be all of the character sheets, it looks like. Okay, so we have all the boards, the player boards and the monster boards here now. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't know how I really feel that these boards are just kind of like thin leaflet pamphlets, okay? I do understand the cost of the game would have probably went up a lot exponentially if they actually had a board or something like that. But I guess the pamphlets work really well. I don't know. Sometimes I just hate with these pamphlet boards. They're real slick. And so these cards are going to shift off and not really stay. With an actual player board or something, maybe like dual layer player board, that those cards are going to stick in there. But we have, we'll just take a look at it one time. So we got Darion the Great Sword, okay? He is the guy that I'm missing 2 arms from. So it's back on that, some little cool flavor text for him. We have Myra, the Great Bow, okay? We have Thoreg, the Hammer, all right? We have Lejonar, or Lonar, okay? The sword and shield. And of course, on these guys, this is where the weapon's going to be, your helmet, your armor, and then your potions that are available to you, okay? Let's take a look at some of these monsters now we have in the base game. We got the Varaxin, okay? We got the Varaxin. We have the Karja, okay? That's that demon thing with 2 tails. All right, we got the Toramat, okay? Kind of like Tiamat, right? My Smite people. We got the Digorax. All right, that kind of looks like Diablo from Monster Hunter. All right. We got the Coralwan. All right, we got the crab looking thing. We have the Oroxen. Okay. Creepy looking thing there. Kind of looks like, I don't know, Felixer. All right, Felixer. It's got all those crazy eyes. Okay, we got the Morkos. All right, that's Gojira right there. Azu. Okay, well, I was totally wrong. I thought I started with a Q, but it was an O. Azu, that electric beetle. All right, we got the Jekyll Ross. All right, we got the Hurum or Huram. I don't think it's a Huram, it's a Hurum. Okay, whatever you pronounce it. You got the Terragua. All right, Terragua. Okay, and then we have the Awakened. All right, and just real quick with these boards so you guys can see. So these are where the reaction cards are going to go. This is the monster's health track here. That gives you information on the monster, what type he is, and his weaknesses, okay? So this guy is an earth-type monster. He's weak to fire, lightning, and whatever. That might be crystal, I think, or something like that. No, I don't think that's crystal. No clue what that is. But those are all the monsters. We got the Awakened. And then this looks to be some other board. Maybe that might be a extra piece to the Awakened, because it looks like there's some of his other horn there. Maybe it might be like a double thing, maybe. Yeah, looks like two pieces go together. All right, perfect. So those are all of the character sheets and boards that we have. We have our rule book here and campaign book. Okay, we have the rule book here. It is definitely a book. Very clear, very concise with everything. They got all the phases. I do love here also the best thing that they have, all your components list. Where can I find it? In the back here, they talk about the campaign, how to do campaigns. They have one-shot scenarios. So one-shot scenario for every monster in the base game. Okay, they have two different types, Expedition 1 and Expedition 2. That's what they call the one-shot scenarios in the game. But here, they also have deck lists, okay? So if you don't want to get creative and you don't want to do part of that deck building aspect, you know, my wife really doesn't like that. They have, for each character in the game, they have recommended deck lists. So this would be the starter deck list, you know, deck list 1, level 2, and a level 3. They tell you all about the character. They tell you some of the affinity of like the attribute type weapons that they should have, the different equipment. So if you guys can see, like, we're looking at a level 3, we have a dragon claw. Okay, for him, we got a spined helmet, a red scale armor, and Voltaire gauntlet, right? They just give you all the cards that you would want to use for every single character in all of their decks. So I think that's super awesome. And then they just have additional rules as well. Really well done rule book by Reggie Games here. Next thing, we got the campaign book. All right, just gonna flip through that really quickly, not show any spoilers there, but excited to dive into that. Okay, moving on. Okay, we got the, these are the herbalist and crafting stuff. We'll get to that in a sec. We have the campaign sheets right here, all the campaign sheets for playing with the game. Looks like they come with 2 campaign sheets each, right? The campaign chapters, and then individual player sheets as well, okay? What do we have? We have some tokens here. So all of the tokens in the game are going to come into that. I'm not going to bust that open right now. Let's take a look at these boards. All right, so we got the Herbalist board, right? Herbalist level 1, Herbalist level 2, Herbalist level 3, right? Fire Forge. Okay, we got Fire Forge, Horn Forge. I think that's what we got. Crystal Forge. So these are the elements in games, the different type of weapons and armor and stuff you can create. So we got fire elements, you have horn elements, you have crystal elements, coral elements, right? Thunder elements, metal elements. So actually that earth guy was metal, okay? And those are the different elements. So you're going to have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3 of each of these different these elements to be able to craft like different weapons. So each individual weapon and armor as well as an item, I do believe, in each of these different things. So just taking a look at this Crystal Forge, right? The Greatsword guy would have the Shimmer Blade. Your bow would be Death Sparkle. Radiant Stone would be the hammer. Darkstone Shield would be the Sword and Shield character. And then the Crystal Helm for your helmet, Crystal Armor, Shimmering Boots for your boots, and then this Spear, which I have no idea what it would do. So you're going to have 3 different levels to be able to craft during the campaign mode of the game. If you are playing these one-shot scenarios, you could just mix and match depending on what level you want to play the scenario at, okay? So those are the different boards for that, okay? These are going to be your quest cards. So we got some quest cards in here. Just leave those in the box. All right, here's going to be your deck of cards and for the players. It looks like they have assists stuff for each of the players, but this would be the level 1 basic starter sword for the great sword character. Obviously, great sword level 1 and a lot of cards like that. Okay, what else do we have in here? We got a lot of extra cards. I see some bags. We got some dividers here. I'm gonna have to get this. Oh, this is cool. I just saw that. Then the dragon will come and the dormant monster will answer its call. Okay. I never took a look at the back of the box. So that's the back of the box. Okay. Nature on Thyrea has always been indomitable and voracious. Since their arrival on the island, mankind has taken refuge behind the walls of the fortified city. Only hunters like you are able to travel beyond the borders of Alboria in search of resources and answers to the island's secrets. Okay. So sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So that is the bottom of the box. All right, let's take a look at this last little tidbit of stuff we got here. Nothing is gone. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. We got some bags here. Okay, we got some miniature dividers. Okay, these are going to be dividers for probably the individual equipment. Do not open until instructed. All right, we got something that says do not open until instructed. So these are going to be all your item decks. So we got Electric Whip level 2, okay, in there. Item cards. We got base armor cards, helmet cards, okay. So that's what these are going to look like right there. All right, we got, these are probably going to be the armor. Wait, I just said armor. So these are going to be all the extra armor cards, the items, the elemental items and armor cards. And what is that? Potions. That says S2 on the back. Okay, it's probably something. We have dividers here. I love that we have dividers for each individual character. And every monster in the game is going to have their own divider. So we can bust this open really quickly. All right, let's show you some of these dividers. So divider for each character. All the components there. These are the other 2 characters that are going to come in the expansion box. The Twin Blade and the Bowgun, I think is what it was. Each monster is going to have their own divider, so that's cool. All right, and here's some of the monsters that are coming in the expansion game. We have the Pazis, the Nagarjaz, the Haidar, the Rikul, the Surkaj, the Mamarok, the Taraska, Zekath, and Zekalith, and then the Zitharos, okay? So those are everything that's coming in the game. So we got some cool dividers for that. These basically, guys, look like just basic cards for each monster. So these are going to be monster cards. Okay, these are going to be cards for the characters, the different character base deck and behavior cards for each monster, and just looks like more of the same, right? Behavior cards, stance cards that the monsters are going to use, and then we have some more cards for the different characters. So hammer character cards, that looks like the great sword character. So that would be a card you might use in his deck. All right, guys. Well, look, that is everything that has come in the core box of Primal here. Oh my goodness, guys. I am so excited for the rest of the night to dive into this, organize this, and sort this out. And like I said, me and my friends are going to try and bust this out to the table today and get a playthrough in. I'm definitely going to have to get a playthrough in on the channel so you guys can see this at Wells. But look, this is Primal, guys. This is the core box. Okay, you also got to see the some of the other expansion characters, and we got the playmat there, which is pretty awesome as well. The other box that's going to be coming is going to have the stretch goals, the expansions, and probably the card sleeves along with that. But hope you guys enjoyed this content. Look, I know everybody's been searching for unboxing videos. When I get that other stuff, we'll bring it on the channel. If you like this video, guys, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Are you impressed with Primal? Is it worth the wait just based off the production value here? All right. As always, you guys are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe so we can keep bringing you more awesome content. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.